Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 73 and in this video we're gonna talk about no escape, the no escape effect. This skill, one of the most broken skills in the game, and the reason for that will be shown later on in the video. However, I want to say a few things about how important the first 6 seconds of the fight and how it could affect much more than most of people think. So the thing is that the no escape usually used for fire marches or against fire marches. This is how it looks like to be used on a holy march. I mean on a fire march against a holy march that does not use no escape. I know in this fight he has less than 70% troops. I believe he had exactly 62% troops when my fire went against him. And in this situation here, he was not using no escape. As you can see, none of the immortals have no escape. However, in my march here, I'm using no escape. So let's see the fight and see how it goes. So the thing is that slowing down their energy regain for 6 seconds gives me enough time to nuke the damage dealer, which in this case is Poseidon. So you will see that before Poseidon casts any skills or any kind of damage, he will probably die, because he's also running the battle stance skills, which means that he cannot gain energy for 20 seconds. So right now he started to gain energy, but the moment he casts his ultimate skill, he dies. So right now my fire march will just struggle with the 18% or the 16% remaining of his chaos march, and it's gonna take the fight lasted for exactly 57 seconds. So even though he had only 62% troops, fight lasted for 57 seconds because of just how OP the chaos march is. Anyway, so this is how it looks like for my fire march to go against a damaged chaos march without no escape. So I got another report here, and in this situation here he used no escape on Popeye. So you can see he added no escape on this situation here, even though he had way less troops than the previous fight. And let's watch the reply. I believe he had exactly like 45%. He had 45%, so that's like almost 20% more than the previous fight. And you're gonna see that since my fire march couldn't gain energy for the first 6 seconds in this scenario here, Poseidon lives. And since Poseidon lives, all he needs is just one cast of his ultimate skill to kill my entire fire march. Not sure how long did this fight lasted exactly, but we're about to find out. So this is the second cast of Poseidon's ultimate skill, and there goes my entire fire march. So the fight in this situation here lasted only 49 seconds. That's kind of ironic. Only because he used no escape in this scenario here. Otherwise, I could have cleared Poseidon before he casts any skills. And if Poseidon dies, this march here doesn't have any kind of damage. And once the damage or the damage dealer of the march dies, it becomes a passive march, only tanks. And it's either gonna time out or the marches will not be able to keep tanking in the fight and the march will die. So no escape is so important for fire marches and against fire marches, in my opinion. One of the most broken skills. I talked a lot about the skills, but here is a live review of how the skills works. So basically the skill doesn't really I don't really care about the stun chance or the damage, since the skill can be only used on defensive immortals or a support immortal. That means that they're not gonna deal any kind of damage. And as for the stun trigger chance, it has a 50% to trigger a stun. However, the march becomes immune anyway, since most of these chaos marches are running Fufei, so the stun will not apply. I mean, in this scenario here, we got the no escape silence. It was only it was 24 seconds. That means it applied to all 4 immortals. Not sure how I got the 18 seconds stun here in this scenario. Not sure what happened. However, in the previous report, I used it here. We got also 18 second. Not sure also what happened since he got Fufei. It shouldn't be that high, but again, the skill is so broken. And it did almost 400k damage. So that's not bad either. But the most important thing about the skill is just the silence the first 6 seconds of the fight. And that's about it. And it has a 90% trigger chance, so in some situations, it's only a small chance, a very low chance, the skill will not even trigger the silence in the beginning of the fight and it will not activate. Anyway, this is everything I wanted to talk about regarding no escape. It is the worst nightmare for fire marches and the best friend for fire marches as well. This is everything I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day.